Hey, what's up, everyone? Brad Chmielewski here. So I want to talk about passion projects. If you've been following Twitter, especially me or Loose Keys, you've seen us talking about this history of the donut project we're working on, or donut to donut. Any way you've seen it, you've probably seen me or the company talk about donuts at some point. If not, well, let me introduce you to it. So we're doing a little short video at Loose Keys based on the history of donut. Our goal was to release it on National Donut Day, which is coming up here June and first Friday of June here, June 4th, I believe, June 3rd, June 3rd. And so that's National Donut Day. Whew, we got bogged down with client work the last couple weeks. We should have been deep in the animation. I think we're locked down on the voiceover. Almost all the storyboards are done. Jake and Ethan here at the office have been working quite a bit on it. I have not had much to do with it besides making sure it's happening, making sure other work is happening, doing these little jobs so they don't get bogged down and they can work on the donut project. But we're coming up to the final week of this, and man, passion projects always do this. There's something about them. They wait to the last minute, they get pushed off because jobs that pay always come first, right? You have to pay the bills, you have to pay your employees, you gotta everything. You gotta feed yourself. It costs. So the clients always come first. So I think I did a video a while ago about like treating yourself as a client. You need to make time for that. That's super important too. But passion projects, like you don't lose the passion. You just don't find time, and then like you need to recharge because maybe the client work, maybe they like came back with changes on you and just like wore you down. So then you want to recharge, and the last thing you want to do a lot of that time is jump into another animation or illustration project. It's hard. So passion projects here at Loose Keys, we've tried many of things with it. I've tried pretty familiar with, like, many of us may be familiar with, like, the Google does, like, the 80-20 rule. So like one day a week you're given a free day to work on whatever you want. We tried that for a little while here, maybe less than about a month, and it's an awesome idea. A lot of the time you end up dicking around a little bit. So then it becomes 80% work, 10% passion, 10% screw around. So that's the only bad thing. And then all of a sudden, like, you get more work, more client work, and that 20 or 10% time, it's like, oh, you could like work on that little illustration you're doing or that flip book animation, but this client, they wanted to change their video. Can we just make it real quick? Maybe we'll have time later in the week. And then all of a sudden this passion project is gone. So we tried this single day. We've also tried like just filling in time, especially with these shorts. Like, oh, do you have an hour every couple of days to do it? And that seems to work the best for us. Like, oh, we're waiting on client changes, like jump into the donut project, or we have some other things we're working on. Like, just see what you can make, see what comes out of it, and sooner or later that like snowball mentality, the snowball idea happens, and all of a sudden you have a video. But in this case, we gave ourselves the deadline because you gotta have deadlines. Like, if you don't have deadlines, work doesn't get done. Like, that's just the fact of it. Does not happen for most creatives. Without a deadline, you will work on it forever. So we've had this deadline, and now it's crunch time. Next week, it's all hands on deck on this non-client project. It's a short week. It's only a 4-day week. 3 days we have to work on this job because Friday it needs to get released. So 3.5 days of actual like in the studio time. Yikes. All right, I'm looking forward to us doing it. Putting this up on Friday, this little video the week before June 3rd, right? June 3rd, yeah. It might be June 4th. I'm totally messing up on my date. I should have looked at the calendar before I did this. All right, that's fine. First Friday of June. Keep a lookout for that, and I'll be back with more videos soon. We'll probably be talking about the donut again. Maybe we'll just eat donuts and talk to you. But sure to follow me and Lewskis on Twitter for all the updates on that. Cheers.